name's Andrew, and I'm the catering coordinator for Kneaded Bakery. And this evening, we're going to be showing you how to make some mole. But first, I should invite our expert on the topic, Kishon Southy, production chef for Kneaded Bakery. Please welcome Kishon.
Thank you. Thanks, Andrew.
We don't do clap tracks. We do clap ourselves.
Okay. How are we? How's everyone doing? We definitely missed you from last time, so check it out. I got a cut glove because I'm traumatized, okay? I'm not getting beat down today. No way, Jose.
Also, everybody usually likes to see our
a smile or what?
Yes, we do wear a mask
Whipping it out.
right up until we get on camera here, and then we can come in here.
Okay.
You guys, just to keep all the staff behind the camera safe, or whoever, delivery vendors. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I'm a guest today with Chef Kishon, who's going to be showing me the ropes of how to make mole and a few of the different spices and ingredients that he's using. Kishon, take it away.
All right, so mole, well, first off, we are in the month of February. What happens in February? We got Valentine's Day, we got Black History Month, and I think that's about it. So for February, what's the word? For Valentine's Day, we're gonna start covering everything in chocolate, okay? So that's why we got this mole going. Now, normally a mole has so many ingredients, it's almost hard to remember the entire list, okay? You can put raisins, prunes, you've got chocolate, cinnamon, cumin right here. Slow me down real quick. Right here, all we have is onions, garlic,
we got onions. We got our garlic.
Christopher Ranch garlic, best believe. Okay.
Yes, we got our jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
There for everyone.
Right. We've got our cocoa powder, the chocolate part.
A little bit of that.
A little bit of this. We got some flour to thicken the sauce to give it some texture here. All right. Some cumin, right? And a little bit of cinnamon. As you can see, there's a lot of different flavors that go in this mole.
And we got a little bit of heat. Looks like some oregano, a few other things in there. So, Kishon, I know you're also talking about Valentine's Day coming up. What do we have going on for Valentine's Day next week? You want to give the people a little bit of a sneak peek?
A little bit of a sneak peek. Okay, for next week, our live at 5, we're actually going to go ahead and
Okay, so next week on our live, Kishon's a little lost for words because he's so excited. We're going to be having Chef Alexis join us again. Chef Alexis Higgins is going to be in the kitchen, and we're going to be working on some Rice Krispies for everyone at home. And we're going to do those dipped in chocolate, I believe.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, marshmallows, Rice Krispies,
strawberries.
We're going to do a little chocolate dipping extravaganza for everyone at home. So definitely look forward to that. We will have Chef Alexis hopefully being featured on a few more of our lives this year for 2021. And we can't wait to get that started with all of you. Speaking of getting started, Kishon, what should we start with for today?
Okay, so we're pretty much going to get all of these ingredients, okay? And then we're going to put it in the blender and just blend it together. It's pretty easy like that, just with these guys. Normally, the mole, you can definitely use guajillo peppers and chile de negros, right? You would take the stems off, take the seeds out, let them soak in hot water. You can totally char them in the oven and then let them soak in hot water to get that smoky taste in them.
It's kind of like what you do with your enchilada sauce, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Kind of like what we do with the enchilada sauce.
Well, you're explaining that. I'm going to go ahead and get you a blender, Kishon, so we can get started on that. And I'll get one over here myself. Now, when you blend things, are you liquid first? Do you like doing that first? Do you like the dry ingredients? What do you usually like to do?
I definitely like to do the liquid first because if you do dry, it gets so caught up on the bottom of it, and then you have to get in there. Be careful with your fingers, trying to put a butter knife in there, mess it up your blades. We don't want to do any of that. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and go.
Kishon, we are sharing.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, we are using chicken broth, and again, if you want to make this vegetarian, vegan, you can also use veggie stock, especially a lot better if you get the chance to make it at home. You get all that nice concentrated flavor. And also, just before we get too deep, we do have a finished example of the mole over here. So this is, exactly what we're going for, that nice rich color of the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then what do you want to do next, Kishon?
Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take my jalapeno, I'm putting it in there.
Well, I got to start my jalapeno, so let me chop that up. We are a little staggered here, so maybe while I work on the knife skills, Kishon can keep explaining.
Okay.
That way we'll get the blender before me, and then we don't have to fight over it.
Oh, son, roughhousing, okay? We got some paprika. We got about a quarter cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup, to be honest. Boom, shablam, shablam. Of course, our Christopher Ranch garlic, minced, nice and easy. You don't necessarily have to mince this. You can just go ahead and throw the cloves in here because it's going to be processed, right? So if you have a food processor, you're pretty good. You're pretty set. Then we're going to go ahead and put our onions in there. Now with mole, the reason why it's so long is because it's a whole process. You got to layer your flavors. Boom, boom, boom. Everything has a step, and it's just it gets crazy. Normally for mole, you want to eat that when you're celebrating somebody's birthday, you're doing a house barbecue, you got the whole fam over, and you just go ahead and get down because it's all day. All right, so I got my salt in there. I got my flour right here. What else did I just throw in? I'm sorry. My sugar. Okay, we also got sugar in here. You want to balance that pepper and the sweetness. Oh, now some moles are more on the bitter side. Some of them are more on the sweet side. It just really depends on your preference, to be honest. Look, I got my cinnamon, my cumin, and my tomato paste, for that thickness too. We got 2 thickeners in here, flour and tomato paste.
Over here, I'm just doing a quick chop on my whole pepper. And Kishon and I had talked about, we were possibly thinking about doing a stuffed pepper with one of these guys. I believe this is a pasita, right, Kishon? Poblano. We got it mixed up. But instead of doing that, because we don't really have any good fillings right now, I think I'm just going to roast this and add it straight into my mole. What do you think about that, Kishon?
Oh, wow. It sounds like getting creative over here.
He's saying that now, but when I come over to steal some of his steak for my dinner, he's not going to be as excited about it. But I'm just
Hey man, you can only use what's on your side, okay?
I'm going to go ahead and get this
then
started.
Then again, he has the sauce.
I don't know if you want to angle down over here really quick,
Yeah.
just to show him. We're going to get the heat going right over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop this pepper right on top. Like if you have a gas stove or a propane torch, anything like that, we're just going to get a nice char on the outside. You can hear that snap, crackle, pop, right, crispy. It's actually Poblano this time. So you see all that beautiful char and that little bit of popping. We're going to get a nice dark color on it. And that's going to bring us all that delicious flavor. Personally, I go in the blender after, take the seeds out, and I leave that char on. But if it's a little bit too strong of a flavor, you can of course take it, let it steam, put it in a bowl with plastic wrap, let it steam for a few minutes, and then peel off the outside. Speaking of throwing the camera, we're gonna go right over there to Kishon. He's gonna show us his blending.
Super easy peasy. Here we go. Andrew, man, I was calling you the entire time.
I can't believe you just left all of your secrets for the 2019 Garlic Festival winning 5-onion vinaigrette out like that.
Whoa! 5-onion vinaigrette.
I wish.
Oh my God, that almost sounds like that's next week's meal for Valentine's Day. You guys got it good. Okay, next week's meal, we actually got a balsamic braised pork with the Garlic Festival award-winning 5-onion vinaigrette topped off. Okay. And I'm oh my gosh, my brain's just
Yeah, we do have a picture up on screen for everyone so you can see what we're talking about.
There it is, sweet potatoes. I was like, wait a minute, it's served aside.
And Instagram, we'll just go ahead and describe that to you. We have our crispy sweet potatoes. We have that 5-onion vinaigrette on that beautiful braised pork. And then we also have creamy button mushrooms in a nice cream sauce. And then Kishon.
Yes.
While we're talking about food and needed deliveries,
okay.
What was the meal that got delivered to everyone that purchased for today?
Oh my gosh, you guys are missing out on some toasted coconut rice, lemongrass chicken. We got a pickled cucumber carrot salad. Well, not pickled to be honest. It's just a nice cucumber carrot salad, right, with a little bit of zing. And then we also have our pickled cabbage made in-house. Okay, that guy is delicious. We just got done doing deliveries. Okay, 13 orders. Thank you for always supporting Kneaded Bakery and Catering. We love you, and I hope you feel the love in our food too.
And for everyone that is at home and enjoying those delicious meals, let us know. Let us know in the chat. We are looking at comments, so be happy to see all of you enjoying that delicious food. But Kishon, is it too late?
No, it's never too late over here. If you would like to get your food delivered this Friday, please go to Kneaded.com. Make your order tonight. Okay, we got our family packs for 6 meals. That's a really good deal. Or you can do our individual, you know like to do. You like to go on a little hike on yourself and just take the lunch, head out, bam. That's all you.
Although Kishon said it's never too late, it actually will be too late if you try to order anytime after midnight tonight. So deadline midnight tonight, and we'll see you on Friday with your delivery.
Okay, cool. Now back to the sauce. After you blended the mole, normally it's nice and creamy. If you want it chunky, you're totally fine. You can get that chunky, right? You can leave it just how it is. Okay, but you see how there is
Chunks,
graininess, right? We've got a texture in here that we don't really want.
Just a little gritty.
So I'm gonna sieve this. Am I correct? Right? Culinary term. Strain.
Yeah.
No.
We were talking about, when you're a kid and you're on the beach and you're like, searching for treasure.
Or gold.
These nice little sieves that you can pull up with sand and shake them out.
So we're just making liquid gold right here, are we?
Yeah. And personally, I actually like a little bit of grittiness in my mole. It just adds character. Maybe that's just me, so I probably won't get to the actual sieving step.
I don't know what it is. I don't like it. I feel like it gets stuck in my teeth. But anyways, so mole.
I'll get stuff in my teeth for good food.
Good? Okay, t-shirt.
And I'm just putting everything in the blender right over on this side and letting that guano get nice and roasted.
Okay. Once I get this all nice and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my pan. Okay.
Can we also get a zoom in on the sieving process, just so people kind of know what's going on?
Right. So were you guys able to see it earlier? I kind of had all the sauce in here. Okay. I'm just gonna do this.
Just pushing that through.
And you see it down here.
It's just dripping. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's that nice, even liquid. A lot of people will also go ahead and reduce that after, just to concentrate the flavor, depending on how liquidy it is, or if you want to get a more roasted flavor out of it. Speaking of getting a roasted flavor.
So we have a question here in the comments. When do you guys deliver again?
Between 3 and 6 p.m. 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Right?
Yep, Wednesdays and Fridays.
Fridays.
Remember, Monday at midnight is the current deadline for our Wednesday delivery. And Friday at midnight is the current deadline for Wednesday at midnight is the current deadline for our Friday. But I don't think, Kishon, don't we have one more delivery coming up? A little special something for the holidays?
Ooh, the Valentine's delivery. Remember?
Yeah, so we do have our Valentine's Day delivery, which you can see up on screen right now if you're on Facebook. For everyone on Instagram, it's just going to be a box kind of styled after what we did for the holidays. So you're going to get a bundle bag of snickerdoodles, a bundle bag of chocolate chip, and I believe a bundle bag of banana bread. And you can also add a card. You get 2 Valentine's Day themed masks, a little surface sanitizer, and a little hand sanitizer. But go ahead and go to www.kneaded.com, and all the details will be there as well. It has deadlines, all the information, and hopefully we'll see you the Friday before Valentine's Day to get that out for you and your loved ones.
Nice. Good. Okay, so now that we have this nice and sieved, right? We've got our silky mole sauce right there, and we have our excess peppers and all that good stuff. You can actually take this, put it back in the pan, a little olive oil, and marinate, and start cooking your tomatillos, your tomatoes, and putting them in there, because there are so many different ways to make mole. It's amazing. It really is, right? You can do it with tomatillos, like I was saying. You can do it with tomatoes, making sure that you roast them, cooking it with this, throwing it back in there. There are so many ways to layer this with flavors, okay? All right. Before I get to it, we got the pan roll.
Pretty much everyone has a different special recipe, a special trick that's been passed down throughout the years.
Right.
Kishon's going to go ahead and do a quick switch. Those travel stoves, they don't last forever. That happened really quick. On the meantime, I did go a little bit far on my pepperoni over here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull off some of the darker toasted bits. Kishon, you got to unlock it.
Right. Sorry.
So we're going to go ahead and scrape some of that off with the back of the knife, just so that we have the nice, delicious roasted pepper underneath. I'm going to leave a little bit on the end here, just so we have a little bit of that nice toasted flavor that comes from the skin.
Why you gotta do that? Tell everybody I have to unlock it.
And then after that, I'm going to chop this up and get ready to do my little part of the blender.
Ooh, child, look at it. Can we get a zoom in on that?
Also, be very safe when you're doing this sort of thing, especially if you're using the back of the knife. You can use your fingers, especially if they're gloved, spatula, a wooden spoon.
Towel.
Towels. Those are all much safer options than what I just demonstrated.
I have a cut gloves. He doesn't have a cut glove. I'm done. Look at
I'm gonna go ahead and chop that up really quick. And Kishon, why do you have a cut glove?
I got a cut glove because I'm done trying to cut my hand, man. I cut the tip of my thumb off. I almost cut my palm off. And I'm just sitting here like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you want a cut glove? Let me get you. What's going on here? Oh,
And for all our friends at home that don't know what a cut glove is, Kishon, why might they want one? Why might they want to invest in a cut glove if they're planning on doing a lot of cooking?
don't do this at home. Don't copy. Don't do what I'm about to do. The only reason why I want to show you what a cut glove is really good for, okay? Let's say I'm cutting, right? And I accidentally do this. I don't cut anything but the glove. Oh,
Yeah.
shablam. And my
you know
knuckles
those really
are
sharp knives?
protected.
Oh, you're good to go.
I keep my fingers, I keep my skin.
So
We
if
all
you
good
want
here.
to keep your little piggies from going to the market,
Okay.
maybe get a cut glove.
So what kind of dessert goes good with this dish?
Ooh. Anything chocolate? I mean, you can really just keep the chocolate theme going all the way through.
Yeah,
But if you want to change it up, I'm sure that things that would pair well with chocolate, like maybe fresh fruits or
I'd say
things
like
that would probably go well.
almost like a cinnamon roll, maybe flan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, you can get crazy with this guy.
I mean, personally, I love every dessert, so for me, anything goes.
I feel like flan will go really good with this dish, you know?
Yeah, I think it would. Kishon, when are you going to drop your flan recipe on?
All of a sudden.
Okay, before
Okay.
you get started with that, could I actually do my blending?
Yeah, please. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this rolling though.
Okay,
Because we're, yep. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make that in.
With here.
Okay. You hear this? Do we hear this?
Not hear anything.
Little salt, little pepper, little love, little meat. Go ahead, Andrew. Alright.
Hey, Kishon,
What?
I know you talk all the time about frying your sauces.
Uh-huh.
Could I fry this mole?
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask you if you could fry this one. I mean, I've already got a seeds and everything for you. We got that one blended, pretty much the same. Almost.
I don't know. I
Almost.
kind of like mine better, Kishon.
But
since you went
I
ahead
understand. I
and
understand.
went through the trouble of putting yours through the seed.
Make sure you got some salt.
Pepper. And go in there. Kishon, is this cilantro for garnish?
Yeah, cilantro is for garnish. You can use parsley if you like as well.
And now explain really quick what it means to like fry your sauce. You just high heat, a little bit of oil, toss it right in, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Get that nice smoky.
Make sure your
toasty
pan is
flavor.
hot and it's ready to roll. So you can get it sizzling just like that. You'd be surprised at what you could do with just liquid in a pan like this. That's crazy. You're gonna reduce this? Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do a little reduction. Some people with their mole, they take days to make it. They do all sorts of, important processes. They let the chili soak. They get that ready, and then they do reduce their sauce at the end of it. So,
You know, you can totally do with this is actually soak these in chicken broth, soak these in vegetable broth, make sure the water's hot, and it brings in that much more flavor. You know, this is mole's crazy. Ooh.
Sean, how's it looking over there?
Oh, she's looking good. I just got to turn up that heat real quick.
Beautiful. Why did you choose flank steak? Is this one of your favorite go-tos? Or?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite go-tos. And you can sit there and just cover it. You can do this with chicken. You can do this with kebabs. You can do this with quesadillas. Mole sauce is just, it's, how would you describe it? Wait. Mole sauce is like,
Actually, Kishon, let's try it.
okay.
Yeah, let's just give 1 second. We're gonna get some spoons from our team in the back here. We're gonna go ahead and give this a try so we can accurately describe everything for you before we finish with our third stage. Okay, Kishon, so we're gonna see what happens when you toast it first. You get that chicken stock, you get that nice salty brininess from the chicken stock. You get that heat, that low mellow heat from all the different varieties of peppers that we use. You get a
Any
little bit of
bitterness in here?
that bitterness from the chocolate and the cocoa powder. Just helps to kind of round out the end there. What do you think, Kishon?
Wow, it's nice. It's not too salty. It's like right there on the line. You can definitely taste the chocolate. It's not too spicy at all, actually. Ooh, look. Are you frying this sauce right now?
Frying the sauce.
Saucier or what?
Woo. Open a window. We'll get our sauce nice and frying. Just be really careful that you don't burn your oil because otherwise the only flavor you're going to be adding is burnt flavor. And you can already tell the way that that's opened up the sauce and kind of evened out those flavors with the toasting. To me, toasting really takes that like sharpness from your spices and makes it more mellower and nuttier. So hopefully that's exactly what we're going to get going in our mole sauce here. Not to mention the thickness is also improved.
Right.
Dave says, sorry, join late. What are you making?
Who? There, baby says, join late. What are we making?
We're making morning.
All right. Fantastic.
Chocolate sauce to go on everything. Why? Because it's February and it's Valentine's month. You know, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate everywhere.
And in case you're doing it here, next week for Valentine's Day on our special live, we're going to be joined by Chef Alexis Higgins from MasterChef season. Oh man, we'll just pretend like I said the right season, and you couldn't hear me because of that card.
It was season 3, no? I think it was season
I
3.
think it was 3, it might have been 6, but we'll have to ask Alexis next week when she joins us for our Valentine's Day special. We're going to be doing some Rice Krispie treats and then everything dipped in chocolate, Kishon said. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick scrape into this bowl. And then, Kishon, how's the steak going?
Steak is coming. It's coming. Okay, we're almost done. Ta-da. Now all I'm doing is some salt and pepper, right? And then the sauce is going to finish it.
Speaking of sauce,
Sorry, Nick. Finish one of them.
I think I'm all finished with this sauce right over here.
Oh, yeah?
So,
All right, cool. I think it's almost time to plate.
all right. Can we get some more spoons, please? Oh. So Kishon and I can maybe explain the difference.
I'm going to go ahead and leave right behind you, sir. Take these out.
I got to pour with the camera. So
Yeah.
you got the
Oh,
knife.
wow. Would you look at that? And I was just in seconds. That wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
So what did you do again? You fried it?
Yeah, just gonna quick fry and heat up that oil. Just go to the bottom a little bit.
And you put that poblano in there?
Yeah, no, this is actually your sauce. We don't have the toasted poblano in here. But we were able to get that nice smoky, nutty flavor from toasting the sauce instead. Kishon, you want to maybe talk about the differences between these two things?
One, thickness already.
Yeah, the sauce is definitely thicker, and it definitely takes out some of the heat from the spices and mellows it out a little bit more. So you get a more consistent flavor profile from the saltiness at the front because of the chicken broth, all the way to the bitterness of the chocolate.
Yeah, I was gonna say the flavor's totally blended, so you can't really like distinguish the flavor between cumin and chocolate. It's just like good chocolate.
Definitely helps the spices all blend together. So if you want something that's, you know, a little less sharp and a little more coherent and even, yeah, I definitely recommend toasting your sauce.
There, baby, so you guys gonna have any Valentine's boxes?
Yes, we will have okay. Yes, we will have our Valentine's Day boxes. Those are already live on our website at Kneaded.com. They come with, I believe, a bundle bag of chocolate chip cookies, a bundle bag of snickerdoodles, one banana bread, and then some Valentine's Day themed masks, as well as some sanitizing products to keep you nice and COVID safe. They have a surface sanitizer and a hand sanitizer as well. And if you want to add a card, just remember to put that in your notes for seller section in your cart on Kneaded.com, and we'll be able to take care of that for you. Did you know Kishon actually hand writes every card for Kneaded Bakery?
That's why this hand's broken.
Some people think that you just use the mandolin so you wouldn't have to. All right, so let's get this all cleared out of the way because we're on next to
Yes,
our
sir.
next station.
I got you. We're gonna go ahead and clean this up real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Just magic. Yeah.
You know, normally Kishon makes me do all the cleaning, but since we're on live, he's gonna.
I'm gonna be nice because you guys are watching.
Yeah. So thank you.
That's the only reason, okay?
And then Kishon, you're gonna need what? One more cutting board for that meat? You want me to grab it?
Actually, no, I'll use the same one.
All right, cool. Perfect. For everyone else that joined us late, we do have some other things that you can add to your mole. A couple tomatoes, some chilies over here, and also some
Tomatoes
tomatillos.
on the
So,
side for garnish. Okay.
great ideas.
So my cut glove definitely has it's thick, so that way I can grab this without problem. Okay. I have heat resistant. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy. I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna stack them, And
Kishon, when you come a little bit, just come out of here. Just take my space.
Right here.
Let's get you center stage. Let's get zoomed in on this action.
Okay, I'm gonna take this and set that.
That's gonna be his taco meat for later.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and slice this so it's easy.
Kishon, you forgot the tortillas.
Oh, I totally did it, didn't I? How
You
could
put
I?
this on nachos.
Yeah, look at that.
Burritos,
She's still peeking on the
steak.
inside, man. It's that crunch, huh? That crunch.
Yeah. Even if it's just salt and pepper, it's got that nice even texture, a nice buttery softness from the meat. And it's just delicious. Well done, Kishon, seared very nicely.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
gonna plate it up. Let me get you a spoon for that mole sauce.
Shoot, we're just gonna pour it right over. What you mean? Right over.
Do you go for the pork?
You seriously, you gotta cover this. You cover everything in mole. You cover it. How do I?
Yeah. Pretend your arms are on backwards. Just try
Okay. There she is.
Woo! That nice velvety
There she
soft
is.
texture.
Look at that. Do you see the way it pours right there?
I gotta admit, I like the
Andrew, you're
thickness.
good.
It looks so good.
You're good.
Nice.
It's almost like you cook, man.
Almost like it, yeah. I don't cook anymore. I mean, not usually. But
Nice.
whenever
Okay.
Kishon invites me to join the live,
You wanna get the cheese and put that garnish on there real quick?
Chef Carlos, this is for you. Also, speaking of Chef Carlos, shout out to Chef for his first day of school today. Chef's at Gavilan College doing some studying. So for everyone in the comments, just make sure you see Chef and tell him, hey, I heard you're going back to school. And get the details from him because he's really excited. And we're really excited for him.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do just a little.
It almost makes me want to go back to school. I'm sorry, I'm just putting diced minced jalapeno on it because I like spicy. Wow.
Just a single. Just a nice little bit of cilantro, a little leaf. I don't know.
I'll put a little bit right here.
Order.
Just right there, to a little accent.
No, it's just a little bit more. Maybe we'll make next time we'll have to make a little pico de gallo or actually remember the tortillas and shop. So you have a little bit of an accent of cilantro. So let's see if that stays for the final.
Cabbage. Multiple.
Woo!
It's only on the. Beautiful.
I'm not very good at garnishing.
Beautiful.
Kishon's kind.
Beautifully done.
So there's our finished plate. Kishon, you want to try this all together, or are we just gonna leave each other?
Ta-da!
All right, everyone. So there we go. We get the beautiful seared flank steak, a little bit of that nice mole sauce, strained and fried, and a little cilantro for garnish, and some diced jalapenos. Do I recommend this dish for your family at home? Definitely, as long as you remember the tortillas and maybe a little nachos.
Hey, I put flour in there and tomato paste. Like I said, this is the easiest mole that we could do, so where you guys can totally just get down. This is the basics. If you want to get crazy, get crazy. You want to add prunes, add prunes. You want to add peaches, add peaches. It's balanced.
You want to make enchiladas? Go for it. This is the perfect moment for that. Kishon,
Okay, I'm
anything
ready.
else to say before we get ready to close it off here? www.kneaded.com. Get the order. We have that. Not only do we have that coconut rice, those steamed veggies, that carrot cucumber salad with the little crispy onions, but we also have that delicious chicken, grilled lemongrass chicken, coming straight from back at Kishon's mind and his imagination.
Coming straight from right here.
Yeah. So we got that for you, and then next week we're going to be having a completely different meal for Valentine's Day. We're going to have our award-winning 5-onion vinaigrette with crispy sweet potatoes, braised pork, and creamy button mushrooms. And Kishon, we call this award-winning. Why do we call it award-winning?
Because it was the winner chicken dinner over at the Garlic Festival 2019 with Chef Carlos.
Chef Carlos Pineda and production chef Kishon Southy. Don't let him be too humble. So that's what we got going for you guys. Also Valentine's Day boxes, which we've talked about a few times. So get all of those baked goods and everything there. www.kneaded.com. Deadline midnight tonight for Friday delivery. We'll see you at your doorstep when we're delivering your meals.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Bye.